Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the trading table. Joined with me is Landon, and today we're going to be going over some of the biggest movers, some stocks to watch, and more. Jumping into it, we're looking at the heat map here for the S&P 500, right? You see mostly red today, not a lot of green here in the stock market. Tesla was down 3%, ZOM down 2%. Tech sector as a whole, not a whole lot of volatility, not a whole lot going on either. If we look at SPY here, we can see that SPY started off, pretty well, pushing that 531 as it has been for these past couple of days. But, here we saw a major downtrend, right? And we're going to hop over to NVIDIA's chart here in a second. They reported earnings. We are filming this at 4:35, so they reported 5 minutes ago. It's not showing up on TradingView yet, but they beat the EPS by 9% and revenue by about 5.6%, I believe. As you can see, earnings came out, they shot up, and then they consequently are dropping back down right now. So we're just going to have to see how they move, right? There can be a lot of action in the pre-market, a lot of sellers, who knows, right? But definitely something to watch here because we are in some plays that I will go over in a second that are pretty heavily correlated to NVIDIA. But giving a little shout out to our bot from the Discord. I'll throw up the call out it gave on screen right now, but it called Riot out at right here at this red arrow, called out some Riot 10.5 puts. It did ride out a little bit, right? I personally sold right down here because it was a scalp play, but if you did hold, I mean, you were up pretty decently. I think the contract jumped about 100%. So great day for the bot today. But if you have been following along in our past few videos, we had TLT as a big money play. I personally am in this. So TLT is pretty connected, actually, believe it or not, with NVIDIA's earnings, just because NVIDIA is such a big market mover. So TLT has a negative 0.55 correlation to SPY, and NVIDIA has a 0.96 correlation to SPY. So that means that when NVIDIA moves, it goes up, SPY will go up. If NVIDIA goes down, SPY will go down. As you can see, their charts are very, very similar, right? A big spike in SPY right here, and then a downtrend. Big spike in NVIDIA, downtrend. So they are very similar. So NVIDIA being bearish, market being bearish means a good day for TLT because it is negatively correlated with SPY as it is a bond ETF. Also, looking at Palantir now, we'll talk about Palantir a little bit with Landon for some big money plays in a bit, but I just wanted to mention that Palantir is correlated to NVIDIA with a 0.91 correlation, right? So as you can see here, big spike, you saw it on NVIDIA, you see it on here, right? So NVIDIA is kind of like the top dog right now. So let's hope for the best with NVIDIA, and I'm hoping bearish. Jumping to Landon now.
Thank you, Andrew. To start us off, I'm going to go ahead and review some of the big money plays that have been called out by the bot today. I mean, today the bot was just on point. With our first one, we have the IWM put contracts. At its peak, it was around 28% in the profit, which is a beautiful play. Congratulations to everyone that was able to get in. And then following that, we have the Palantir. This was also a beautiful play called out by the bot. Congratulations to everyone that was able to get into that as well. At its peak, it was around like 15% in the profit. Right now, it's around 10%. And then, yeah, just congratulations to everyone that was following the money, because the saying, you follow the money, you're gonna get money.
Oh yeah, they do say that, Landon, and definitely with IWM here. I mean, I'll throw up a screenshot on the screen right now. But our bot called that out at 11:12, right? So great call out by the bot here. Called it out, boom, IWM drops. And the good thing with that is IWM does have a little bit of time to it, right? It expires out in June 28th, and it's not even in the money yet. So we can assume that big money is still in this right now. We won't know till tomorrow, but be sure to join our Discord for more updates on that. But jumping back to Palantir real quick, we have had two big money plays for this. So, a lot of premiums here with IWM, and they're both bearish, right? One of them's at the money. big money play, and one of them's a little out of the money, right? But they're both puts. There's a lot of premiums stacked up there, so watch out for Palantir here. Looking at the earnings here, we can see NVDA reported, right? After hours, they are up 2.64%. So not the best lookout for us holding TLT and Palantir for the downside, but you know what? I'm not worried about it at all. We'll reevaluate tomorrow in pre-market. NVIDIA beat their earnings or their EPS by 9.48%, and they beat their revenue by 5.66%. So great day for NVIDIA's company. Not so much for us, but we won't know until pre-market. PDD also reported today before open, and PDD, they didn't do terrible, right? They did great on the earnings, but earnings does not always, like, having a good earnings does not always reflect a good price action, because they could be overvalued or other external factors contributing to their price action not rising. Tomorrow we have Billy reporting before open. And that's about it for this week. I mean, Medtronic too, if you're watching that. BEKE, another China stock, I believe. But other than that, that is all for today. Thank you so much for tuning into the trading table. Be sure to join our free Discord. Link is in the description for more plays like this. We call out bangers every single day. This has been Andrew and Landon, and we'll see you guys in the next one.